know Hugo has a very busy schedule, so we really appreciate the time here. So let us just start by some basic, basic demographic questions. So, what is your ethnic mix? So, I think you're Belgium, right?
Yeah, I'm Belgium.
Yeah.
Belgium, small country.
Yeah, it's located in the Europe.
Yeah, center of Europe.
And may I know how old are you currently?
I'm 72.
72. Wow. So there's a very experienced business person.
Experience is always based on good things and bad things, you know.
Yeah.
And the most of the time you learn out of the bad things.
Okay.
And you hope you don't repeat that very often.
Exactly. Yeah. And how many languages do you speak?
Four.
Which are English, Belgian,
Flemish, we have Flemish. In Belgium we have three different languages.
Yes.
We have French, we have Dutch, or nearly Flemish,
Yeah.
and we have a small part of German.
So you speak
So I speak three
Portuguese
plus English.
and any Chinese?
No, pidgin. I can say my tongue in the restaurant, and for my chocolate,
Yeah.
我听家中气.
That's it. No
pidgin.
any percent. And may I know how old were you when you started your business?
My first business, small business, was in Belgium when I was 18.
18.
Yeah.
And this is a stupid question. Are you male or female? This is really.
What do you think?
Okay, so how do you have any previous working experience before you start your business in the
No,
shop?
before I started my first business, I had no experience, just experience from home, because my parents had small manufacturers and shops as well, and I was helping them. That's all.
So may I know what was your highest qualifications, like degree?
From school. I don't know how you call it in English, but I studied up to 18, to 17, 18.
17, 18.
I don't know how you call it, high school or no.
Yeah, I guess that's
Just before uni.
Just before university, all right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And so may I just ask what's the name of the company?
The name of the Victor and Hugo Chocolatier.
Yeah. And the nature of business is obviously about chocolate.
Chocolate is the main thing, because my uncle, he was a very famous chocolatier in Belgium, and he started making chocolates in 1949.
So, 1949.
49.
Wow,
So a long
this
time ago, huh?
yeah, really, not even we were born yet.
No, I hope so. Otherwise you did pretty good, you know.
Yeah. Thank you. And may I know the business ownership is in?
It's two people.
Yeah, so Victor, I guess Victor.
No, this is me, it's me and my wife in Hong Kong.
Oh, just two people, right? So,
Two people.
So there are two, including you, there are two owners?
Yeah, two owners.
And where are your business currently located, may I know?
The head office is in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong?
Hong Kong, in Guangzhou.
And I heard of that there's many stores all
The point is we have 3 stores in Hong Kong, 3 shops in Chinchai and in Causeway Bay, but we closed them all due to the high rents.
Oh,
It was completely impossible. You know? Selling chocolates, we don't sell golden watches or diamonds. So we closed it, and what we do now is those booth situations and fairs that we go around all over Hong Kong. Point 1 is cheaper, point 2 you reach much more people. Because in the shopping mall, say here, in fact after a while, it's always the same people at once. The tourists are not coming here. Tourists perhaps go to Chimchacho or to Causeway Bay, but they don't go to Tumun or they don't go to Chumwan or whatever you do.
So I think your business is also located in the other part of the world, right?
The point is we supply, we have another division in fact, that's my oldest standard of that, and we supply chocolate to Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, the Philippines, Japan, Korea, Singapore, Taiwan, and I think in China.
So this,
It is completely separated from this situation, but of course it is empty.
and may I know how many people work in your business currently?
Currently full-time 3 people. That's all.
And you hire also
We have pastime that can go up to 15, depending on the season, like Christmas or now
like
cake festival,
Food Expo,
Food Expo, and so on and so on.
And so may I just also ask the year of when you start your business? Oh, actually I can calculate that, right?
Well, the point, of course, that had nothing to do with this business when I was 18 years old.
Oh.
We started the chocolate business in Hong Kong about 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
Yeah.
So And the main I know the main target market. Are you targeting local people, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard. So, but do you
Yeah,
also?
the point is I like to bring a good chocolate to the local people. I mean, you have Belgian chocolate, you have, I don't want to give any names, but it's also bloody expensive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we try to
For
bring
example, they could.
we try to bring a good chocolate at a reasonable price and a variety and with an explanation what it is and that the people can taste. Because if you buy something that you don't know, but if you don't like it, what do? You put it in the fridge, you forget about it for 4 months, and after 4 months you do clean up your chocolate. So where is the point? You know?
So you also emphasis on the repeat customers, like letting them learn the Belgian chocolate, they taste good and they come back
Repeating
again.
people, because we have a speciality that they know how to sugar chocolate, and we have people who really ring us up, where are you, where can we pick it up and so on. Because we are the only company in Hong Kong.
So this one asks about the common language you communicate with your staff, and I'm guessing
English, I don't speak Cantonese or anything,
Exactly.
so but English, and the most of my girls, of course, they speak English. And if they don't speak English, we find somebody who translate. The same with the customers. I have no problem. Of course, it's embarrassing sometimes, but the most of the people just say, okay, well, we are from Belgium, I don't speak Dutch neither. We do, and we communicate in English or we communicate.
and language.
Good chocolate.
And this is one we really want to know. What have been the biggest difficulty when starting your business in Hong Kong? Rent or
The rents here are completely nuts. I
Insane.
think everybody agree, but what can you do?
and
Or you have to buy something.
Any others like manpower? No. Supply? Not a
No,
problem.
no, really, and no problem at all. Just the rents.
So,
And especially for smaller companies. I presume for bigger companies, it could be different. Though the fact that they have several outlets and one is very good, one is not so good, but one compensates the other.
yeah.
And it's a question of marketing. The bigger companies, they have to be in a certain shopping mall, otherwise they think they lose face, you know?
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about losing face. I want to bring chocolate.
And did the government or any other institute help to build your business? Nope.
No. And I really don't know what the government can do. Neither.
Maybe they can like some funding, supporting some
I think they
small
have some fundings, but then it's not easy to apply.
Yeah, and
The
like
point is, and of course, what they do, they give as kind of a guaranteed loan that you can go to the bank.
Yeah, the loan.
That is a good point, I think, for a lot of companies. But the main points are the banks. They control the money. Government can do a lot of schemes and a lot of good points.
And the banks
But if
just
the banks
reject.
don't want to move, you don't do anything.
So by
And that's
that,
in every country the same problem.
Yeah.
so by this, I'm guessing, pretty sure you have your own capital, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I know, did you have the capital, like, did you ask for somebody to help you to build a business, or you just
No, I
buy
wish.
your own?
No, it's all my own money.
On your own.
All
Oh,
our
really
money.
appreciate
The point is, if you want to expand, you need more capital.
Yes.
On the risk-free is not existing, of course, but on the way that you can tell the people, listen, or you have shares in the company, or we pay you back on a certain scheme or whatever it is, lower than the bank or the same as the bank. But if you want to expand in Hong Kong, you need more money, especially if you want to open shop, because we don't do that anymore, or the rent must really drop enormously. It's no use. Opening a shop in Hong Kong, you can only have a rent of 2 years, maximum 3 years. They follow your figures.
Yeah.
If the business is good, then after 2 months you come
Exactly.
knocking on the door and say, Mr. Hugo, we increase your rent by 30-40%, your business is good. I say, fine, but what about me after? So that's no use. It's no use. In other countries, I'm talking mainly about Europe, you can have a lease of 369, and then after 3 years, the landlord can increase just by the index. But then you can plan. You can say I do an investment of so many million in a shop and I can write it off in 9 years. There you have to write it off in 2 years. What is impossible?
I also don't like this part of Hong Kong, like the local shops are getting kicked out by the big companies.
No. After a while it becomes a little bit like France over in America. If you go to a shopping area, it's all the same.
Yeah, exactly.
You close, they drop you somewhere and they ask where are you, and you have no idea.
And yeah, just on the other hand, what was the main reason for you to start your own business in Hong Kong? Like, you want to make
I came already a long time to Hong Kong before. I arrived the first time in Hong Kong 26 years ago.
26.
But not in the chocolate business, you know.
Yeah.
And I like Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a good place to stay. You have a variety of food. To do a business or create a business, it's easy. Everything is okay. The people are very friendly. And the good point is the people in Hong Kong, they like quality. And they are fed up by talking about food to eating rubbish or things that they don't know what is inside and so on. And that's okay. Hong Kong is, in my opinion, if you want to start a business, it's a good starting point if you have the cash.
Yeah.
If you have the cash. Good starting point because it is easy, put it that way. Easy in the way paper, not easy for the job. It's never easy.
And so, for the motivation of your own business, just let us see over
To be independent, to be on my own, to make my own decisions.
to make my own, so be my own boss, and you're like, no.
And when I was a young boy, I worked for 6-7 years in a big corporate company, and I would never do that again. In a way that there is so much infighting and so much backstabbing and blah blah blah. And they all think about their own personal career. Not all, I don't know, but a lot of them think about their own personal career and not about the business where you're working. And I don't like that. If you work for something, you have to do it properly, you do it 100%. And if you do it for your own, it's a double benefit.
So, this is, do you want to make a lot of money? Still,
I made a lot of money in my life, I lost a lot of money in my life, and I don't want to be the most richest person in the graveyard. I'm not interested in that. Money is tool. Money is not a, how do you call it?
it's not a motivation.
Not the motivation on its own. It's a tool to become a good guy, to live happily, to do what you like to do, to go send your kids to school, to whatever is necessary. That you need money for. Of course, in Hong Kong it's quite difficult, especially for younger people, to gain enough for buying an apartment.
Sometimes you have to be realistic. That's how life is, right?
Yeah, you need money.
Alright, and
Can I add up one question? Is because now you have mainly focused having the pop-up shop, like having the event. So how can you really solve the problem about the storage and also the logistic of your like chocolate? Because you previously, if you have a store, you can store the chocolate or things.
We have
like,
a warehouse.
Oh, you got a warehouse.
We have a 3,000 square feet warehouse.
All right.
Where we build our own fridges and everything.
Okay.
To keep the chocolate and material.
Oh, that's why.
Because the chocolate have to be
in a store in a temperature.
And one of the points you mentioned is one of the most difficult things in our job is the logistics.
Yeah.
Because if you have 3-4 booths on the same day, what happens sometimes, it's an organization that have to go there and so on, interchange.
And in the like short time, because you have to
be
the
quick.
chocolate,
It has to be quick, and the transport have to be organized, and the cool transport. But it's feasible. No problem. But you need your own warehouse, otherwise it's impossible.
Okay. Got it.
alright, I get that. Thank you. So we thank you once again. Thank you so much for Hugo for doing this
Yeah,
interview.
No problem
Thank
at
you so
all.
much. Alright.
No problem.
Alright, thank
I hope
you.
it was successful for you. You
course
can
it
do
is.
something with it.
Definitely.
Yeah, of course.
And
Thank
if you
you.
ever need any more questions or whatever, if you like to taste some chocolate, please just
I've tasted
you
before.
tasted
Yeah,
it?
I tasted chocolate. What do you got? Chocolate chips?
yeah, the chips,
They are really good.
quite famous, quite
Like,
famous. There
I
are
remember-
already copies on the market of
Yeah,
that one as well.
I
Peter.
remember favorite. Like one of them, caramel. I don't really remember.
Caramel, hazelnut,
Yeah, hazelnut.
dark chocolate, of course, and milk chocolate. The dark chocolate is the most popular in Hong Kong. In Belgium, we eat more milk chocolate.